Now, it doesn't matter whether you're an experienced caravanner or a brand new caravanner, you've still got the same steps to do when you hitch up your new Atlantic. The important part is to make sure that it's done safely, and you have a little checklist so you know that you've done all of those steps. So the first thing you have to do, make sure your wheels are chocked, that your handbrake is on, and then wind your jockey wheel up to the height that you think is going to fit your vehicle. Then reverse your vehicle in. Now what we have to do is connect your new Atlantic onto your vehicle. So the DO35 hitch is the important part. You lower it straight on so that the two parts mate. That's the part from the Atlantic Caravan and the part onto your vehicle. They have to mate. And then when they've done that, make sure that you click the button. You'll hear a little click sound, and that's really important. That tells you that your DO35 hitch is now connected to your new Atlantic. Then make sure you've got your chains ready. Chains, you do need a couple of D shackles, and make sure that they're rated D shackles suitable for your Atlantic. And when you attach those to your tow bar, cross them over so they're across. You don't just put them in parallel, cross them over. That's a very, very good hint for you. Make sure you do that. When you're putting your safety chains on, those yellow pins, you tighten them up and then half a notch back. Just half of one turn back is important, because then they're not going to be too tight for you to undo. If you tighten them up and drive along, they become super tight. So tighten them up and then 1/2 notch back. Next things you have to do is to connect your breakaway switch. That's generally the blue cable. So the blue cable that goes onto your vehicle. So next we connect the 12 pin, then you connect your Anderson, connect up your Caravan cable, which is the one for your reversing camera for the back of your Atlantic. So that's been provided for you by Atlantic, and they've provided the screen for you as well. So you can see when you're reversing your Caravan. That's really good. Then importantly, now that you've got all of that done, you can take your jockey wheel off. Now that's a major thing to do. You must remove your jockey wheel. Never, ever try and drive with your jockey wheel down. Now here's an Atlantic handy hint. When you take your jockey wheel out, you see these grooves along the jockey wheel? They marry up with the grooves here in the retainers, the jockey wheel retainers, the brackets. So when you put your jockey wheel back in, make sure that the groove is married to one of those grooves in the bracket, and that will make your jockey wheel so much safer, so much more stable, and you'll be happy. Then make sure your jockey wheel is stored safely. Now before you drive away, just click on the safety cap. Now if you haven't hitched up properly, it won't click on, so that's important. The other thing you've got to do before you drive away is to remove the wheel chock. That one's a biggie. Remove your wheel chock. And the last part about hitching up, make sure that your gas bottles are turned off, because you're going to be driving. Make sure the gas bottles are turned off. It's law, it's sensible too. So there you go, that's how you hitch. And to unhitch, you basically do the reverse. If you're leaving your van in storage, make sure your gas bottles are turned off still. You don't need them turned on at all. And the rest of it, just make sure that you've had a great time.